Sometimes it's pure magic how I get here. Labubu. I bought a Labubu. Things I do for you people. I got a like a nervous tick in my eye because of this last one. This was not fun. Sat through the Popeye's Revenge. If you're unaware of how things work in the licensing department of intellectual property, sometimes certain things, certain images, ideas, or works of fiction can be appropriated after a certain amount of time. Might have seen it recently with most early versions of Mickey Mouse. Popeye's Revenge is basically taking the whole sort of poo. Hi, baby. I'm just filming something real quick.
You what?
I'm just filming something real quick.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
I have food when you're done.
Awesome. I'll come eat. Where was I? Popeye's Revenge is a shameless cash grab and usage of a character that's apparently gone out of print. Who knew that Popeye was no longer relevant to the kids? I used to watch it when I was a kid. That should be telling. What they've done with this is the same thing as they did with Winnie the Pooh, which is to make it all dark and full of sex and killing. Lots of each. There's a whole bunch of this film, probably about 20 minutes at least, that really doesn't need to be. Boy, this shit I sit through for you people. Like the Winnie the Pooh film, there's nothing entertaining about this. It's not even close to funny. It's really too bad too, because the film is competently lit, competently directed, with the exception of about 20 minutes of it that could have been left on the cutting room floor. I know I'm one to talk, but I do try to go back and take things out. Do try to take things out so that you don't have to sit through them. Not so much in this case. They added a bunch of crap that probably at the last minute they're like, all right, let's see, nudity, check, pointless sex scene, double check, killing during a sex scene, yeah, of course. It starts out with a little bit of an animation thing, not a little bit, a whole bunch of exposition, giving you the usual story about how a semi-deformed kid is born into the world and then is bullied by all the rest of the school kids into becoming a killer. And there's also some nonsensical and unnecessary supernatural stuff that's surrounds like when this character comes ashore from his boat. This Popeye comes ashore to kill somebody. A fog springs up. Okay, so you have elements of the fog stolen. You have elements of Friday the 13th stolen, and you have stuff that's pointlessly stolen from a character that's fallen into copyright purgatory. Yeah, it's not a film that I can say, wow, this isn't Sky Sharks. This isn't some of these other movies that I've reviewed. Where I can say, wow, this is truly terrible, go sit through it. No, I'm telling you straight up, don't sit through this horrid piece of shit for any reason. Don't pay into it. It's too bad that I did. If you don't know what I do with my movie reviews, I'll sit through a film at least 3 times. Now, this particular one, because I fell asleep the first time, Then the second viewing I stayed awake for. And the third viewing, I think I was goofing around and whatnot, a hell of a lot of it. So I watched it a fourth time. Yeah, this one got 4. I got fourth time to try to make sure that I was going to give it a fair shake to see if there was any reason to go back and tell somebody to watch it, and there really isn't. Really, there isn't. In that respect, I mean, you know, I think that this show probably bears a lot of resemblance. There's no reason to go back and watch us a first time either. So my heart goes out to the cast and the director and the lighting people and set decorators and everybody that had to work on this miserable piece of shit, because your efforts are recognized. Producer and the writers, you gotta be ashamed of yourselves. This is terrible. And that's coming from me. Can you imagine the strength of that put down? That's all I got for you on this. If you like what you see, please hit the old subscribe button. And who knows, maybe you'll dig some of our other content. It's not all movie reviews, and we know we're not the only people out here doing what we do, but we hope that there's something about what we do that makes you want to come back and do it again. All right, everybody. I gotta go. See you later. Bye.